Hello everyone and welcome back to today's video. So it has been a while because I went on holiday in the UK. Not like silly people, but this is a house that I saw when I was on holiday in Whitby, as you can tell by the name of this build. But it was a nice Victorian house, so I was like, I shall build that and put an interior in it. So this is what we are doing this week, because who doesn't need some good inspiration from going somewhere other than the four walls of your house for once, getting outside and going somewhere completely different. So that was fun. It's by the sea as well, so I can enjoy some different sights. And if you don't know Whitby, it's in Yorkshire, and it has a rundown abbey at the top, which has been used for inspiration for things like Dracula and stuff like that. So that is fun. Getting in the autumn mood in August, which is always good because it's getting colder, which means it's nearly the spooky season, the best season of all the spooks. And we had we had actually had quite good weather for most of the week. It wasn't until Thursday when it was rubbish or getting worse. But we did have a 30-degree day, which is always good. Got to have a 30-degree day because you don't normally get those when you're on holiday in the UK. And we had lots of sea fog as well, which was like the place we were staying in. You could see the abbey out the kitchen window. So it's like you get a place with a view, can't see it for how many days when you're there, and they light it up at night, which is quite fun because it looked very spooky. So that was cool. And we are trying to pick trying to get the right windows for this build because it had certain type of windows, and I was just like, none of these are working, so we have to go with the seasons windows, which kind of worked nicely because they had of the actual building had like the stonework that you can get from Discover University. It had that sort of stuff around it, but of course in The Sims we don't have any plethora of windows we can choose from. So definitely trying to mix and match, and it was this nice limestone brick, tiny brick, so I had to go with the vampire brick. But I think it looks quite cool. There's like an interesting chimney as well. It like goes up with the pitch of the roof, and then it connects through, so that was quite fun. And it had a little entranceway that was all like raised up, so we've got that. And then I had to imagine what the black was like because I didn't stay in this place, and because it's a guest house, so I'm just working off the picture I took, of course, taking all the architecture. Quite funny because we're on this side of the bay was where they had like the more Victorian and Georgian stuff, and I was just like, it is like a poor person's Eastbourne in the style. I think they're not quite up there with the level of architecture, but I bet they still cost a lot. So inside we're going for like a mix of styles. We're going for quite like modern furnishing, but also having like very traditional, like the tiles down the hallway and stuff like that, having like the Victorian features, but obviously mixing it in with some modern stuff. And it took me forever to pick what colours and sofas and stuff. So we're going for like old school roll tops, but in bright yellow, and I think with the blue works really well. And something nice and vibrant and colourful, because I don't know why I don't know how this ended up. I think I was tired, which I'm constantly always tired now. Ended up just watching like this one person doing like IKEA hacks for DIY projects and stuff. So I was like, I don't know what I've been watching on YouTube, but hopefully that has inspired some new interior designers and trying to mix it up a bit. Here I just wanted a bookcase and I couldn't get a bookcase there. It's just this build. I think I built this last week. Yeah, I built this last week. It was the one I did the other day, but I was like, it took me a while because that'll be out next week. Because I can actually, being not recording and then recording to like extra stuff, kind of has put me to having more videos. Obviously, we got radiators because I love my radiators, and in an old build like this, having the vampire radiators in here is just like, yes, excuse for fireplaces and radiators, because I like those objects too much, too much. And what else did we do? We went to York. That was quite nice. Some social distance shopping around York. And I did have to admit, in Whitby, it is slightly anxiety inducing walking around on a weekend where nobody is following any of the rules and you're just like let me leave. But everywhere else was respectful and we're not going to pass things to people. But yeah, that Sunday was not fun. Not fun at all. So we've done the living room. So downstairs, I should go through the layout. We have the living room at the front. Then on the back end here, we have a dining room, and it's got a bar, like an old school one. I think that one's a vampire one as well, and it's quite a nice, long, entertaining space. So it's good for having the parties and stuff like that. And then we've got the hallway that actually goes round to the back where we've got like this kind of extension part where the kitchen is, and then we've got like a little nook there that has a fireplace and some seats, so it's kind of like a reading corner, which is quite cute. And I put a little bit more modern furniture in there, so it's kind of really snug, and you've got the full aspect windows at the back as well, so you can have a look at the view, and I think it would definitely hang out there. And then upstairs we have a master and an ensuite, and we have 3 bedrooms and a bathroom as well. I actually did all the bathrooms beforehand this time. I was just like, right, I need to, because I always leave them till last and I forget about like 3 of them. So I did them all first, and they've all got like the vampire like tubs and the old school Victorian toilets and stuff in there as well. So I was just like, definitely. And I do like the orange. Like I went quite fun with the colours in here because I was like, let's throw in the orange tiles, let's have an orange wall colour, let's go for the dark blue, which I've been using in like every build because I like a good dark blue wall. And we've got green upstairs, we've got like some fun colours. I'm trying to be more colourful because I feel like it's a lot more cheery and and with everything going on, I think we need to be cheerful and not give a poo about stuff, which I should listen to myself a little bit more with all the fun stuff, because you love going away from work for like a week, and when you come back you've realised they've saved up literally everything for you to do when you get back, and you're just like ah, ah, and it's not fun, and you're just like, we're trying to finish off other things before we start doing other stuff, and you're just like, oh my god, please don't give me everything when I get back. But it has to be done, doesn't it? Has to be done. So this is our little reading nook. We've got 2 of the bookcases back here as well. This is where I realised I need to go put some pictures and stuff, and we've also got some like little wall lights and stuff as well, the little old school ones, just because some of the areas are quite dark. Like in here it's quite dark, but I imagine when you've got like the sun coming through the windows, it'd make it look super nice. So I did consider putting some like pet stuff in there because that'd be quite nice for having like a little pet area, and then I could like cozy up, curl up by the fire and it will be all really nice. There were lots of dogs, lots of good boys about on holiday, which was nice. Not many cats though. Loads of seagulls. Loads of seagulls. Like stealing bags of chips, like full, like family bags, fish and chips, and I was just like, yes, yes, boys. It's so funny. This is our kitchen, so we're going like proper like rustic kitchen in here. We've got the parenthood things, we've got the like painted brick that's all faded. Thought we'd have like the old school Aga and the big like old school oven as well. What are they called? Air like induction fan things. I don't know. I never use them, even though you're supposed to. Never, ever. We've got two Belfast sinks in here as well, which I thought I just added it to the everything in this house. And I actually lowered the windows on the one side because I was just like, they don't fit in with our cabinets. So it's just like, yep, we'll just lower them down and do that. We've also got a fireplace in here as well because I thought having a fireplace in the kitchen, like an old school kitchen, especially if it's like proper brick, there's no warmth, no radiators and stuff, so you'd probably need a fireplace unless you've like properly got the gas on like all the time. This is a fun story that I didn't, in my second year at uni, I didn't know how to turn on the radiator, so I used the hobs on the cooker to heat my flat. And it's so stupid. I was just like, I just turn them all up, all of them, and heated my entire room with the oven. Which is so stupid now, because it was so stupid. But that's a fun story. We've got some old school stuff on the walls as well. Like we've got like the laundry day like towel rack. We've got like the washboard and one of the like country apple pictures, and we've got the little stack of boxes as well. Just kind of some fun decorating things. And it's probably quite nice to have one of the woven rugs in here and have a nice like breakfast table. So we've got some like older looking chairs and one of the, I think it's juggle adventure table, or is it a laundry table? They're exactly the same thing, exactly the same table but just in different colours. So, and then I thought, because this room is, there's not too much stuff in it, I thought we'll have some fancy lights in here with the little bottles. Perhaps they upcycled them from some jam jars or something like that. And I wanted to make sure it looked alright, so I was just like, let's jump in, get a quick view already. And the one regret with this master bedroom, it is too narrow. Literally too narrow. I should have just extended it out a little bit. So this is the master. It's got the bathroom at the end. We've got the double bed in the actual bay window area because that's the only place it would fit. I think because the stairs are in an awkward place as well. I should have just dragged it along so you didn't have the walkway and had the door somewhere else. But hey ho, and we have that's the beauty. This is what the excuse is going to be. This is the beauty of an older build, having to work around it as though this build was already built. I didn't build it wrong. That's what everyone should use in their builds. Like, this build was already here. What are you on? I didn't build this. This is how the build was already like. And we just got a few like white pieces of furniture in here just to like throw in a little bit more of a lighter colour because we've got that such dark Victorian green, which is quite nice to have in like moderation. I don't think having a complete full bedroom of dark green is that appealing, but it kind of works. And we've got these Strangerville doors and stuff up here, even though we've got like the medium height walls. I think they still look nice. Then we've got a guest bedroom up at the front here because it has the best view. Probably it's got the biggest bay window, and I think it looks really nice. I like the white and the blue, nice sidey look kind of thing going on, and it just has a few basic bits and pieces in here because it's supposed to be like a spare room, so it's not got too much stuff in here, because you can either renovate and make a little office area, or you could do whatever you fancy in this room. Keep it as an extra bedroom, do it up or whatever, or use it as when the child grows up and they can go in this room instead of the yellow room that we have. And you all thought I was going to do some more flower pictures, the leaf pictures, and I was just like, no, let's use the other square ones because it's blue. We just got a nice rug, got a few bits and pieces as well, and it's quite an odd space to kind of fit everything in because we've got that diagonal, so the Sims still need to walk around like the bed area, but just trying to fit everything in, not going overboard with everything. And this is our kids' bedroom, so it's like a tiny little like rectangle, but we've got everything in here. We've got a nice little poster bed. We're going for like some whites and some light blues in here as well. Got a few bits and pieces. They've got one sad window with the longest curtains in the world, so they have no light, no natural light in this bedroom whatsoever. And because it's quite thin, you're like trying to work out how you can fit some actual bits and pieces for them. So we've got a few. Try and do that with the wall art and a few toys and stuff. Obviously radiators in the bedroom because we need them radiators. I was trying to pitch the age for this kid as well, kind of a younger child's bedroom, not quite a tween, not a tween yet, because that always slightly annoys me in The Sims. Like there's no real like progression in ages, like you're either a toddler, a child, or a teen, whereas like you could have like early kid, older kid, younger teen, older teen. So I'm sure it was more like that in other Sims games, but oh well. And then in the back bedroom we have a more teen bedroom, which we're going for yellows and the salmon pink colour. And at first I was just like going overboard with the colours, and everything is slightly mix matched with the like bright yellow and the pink as well. And we'll try to go for some wall art. And this sunset picture, I've forgotten all about it, but it's like perfect for this bedroom. And just trying to find a few bits and pieces to put in here to make it a lovely bedroom with our beautiful pink and yellow wardrobes that go so well together. And obviously we've got to give them some sort of skill building thing, because what else do you do in a teen's bedroom apart from put like guitars, a keyboard, a computer, something in here? And just trying to finish it off with some cushions, because they come in the same pink and yellow as well. It's just one of the times you can actually colour swatch correctly and match in The Sims. And then our hallway has some nice like trimming to it as well. It's got nice like edged stuff, and wanted to throw in another cupboard up there as well, so I had to move one of the lights. Trying to find a little side table as well to put in there, because we've got quite a lot of doors and it's quite a narrow sort of space, so we don't want to fill the space up too much with stuff, otherwise the Sims can't get around. And I think I do a rug as well, but I do it so the rug is actually over like part of the thing, so it looks as though it's down the centre. And this rug's so hard to get like to line up if you're not using the grid and you want it actually on your own space, but I think that works quite nice there. Out the back we have a nice big like area for outdoor eating, and we have a little path that goes down to the back as well. I actually built this in Brindleton Bay, so you actually do have a little bit of a sea view. I was trying to get the lighting as well to go out, and that tree was already on the lot, and I thought I'd keep it because it looks nice. So we've got some nice big foliage as well growing up the side of the building, and I thought it'd be quite nice to add some balconies because it just added a little something to the back, and the sort of thing that they would probably have as well. And then we've got some like old school dining areas, and I don't know what happened to one of the seats when I was putting it on here. It just disappeared. Really, really odd. Like, it appears, it disappears. Try to put another chair there, it doesn't work. I was just like, oh, what are we doing? And then we've got, obviously we've got some activities for outside. So we've got some plant, you can grow your own plants, do some flower arranging and stuff like that. And we've got some of the wall planters as well, because I thought they were quite fun to actually have those in the overgrown bits, just so it looks as though they're not so stark against everything. And we have our swing set as well, because we've got to have something for the kids to do. And then we have, I thought it'd be quite nice to put like some wooden boards up, but of course the colours are not the same, so they do stick out a little bit. But it kind of works. We're there for it. Slightly there for it. And then on the other side, to like hide the foundation a little bit, we just have a nice big English border with all the different types of flowers. Actually do that at the front as well, just to make it look as though it actually has something there, especially as you can't actually get to that part because it's all fenced off and stuff. So we just fill it with flowers, and we've got the bin and the post box on the other side as well, or the mailbox, whatever it's called. And we've got this nice step up as well. I think it's quite nice to have a nice big flower bed in there, just to decorate it and finish it off with some overgrown bushes and stuff, because it's really hard to prune the flowers in there. And I was going to see if there was anything extra to go on the outside, so we've got some little flower boxes, and it had a nice drain pipe down the side, exactly where that was as well, so I thought that would be nice to add. And then I thought it just needed something over the door to like have a little cover, and that's it. That is our build. We'll jump into our screenshots and see how everything looks. You can have a look at the bathrooms as well. It's a big one downstairs. This is our hallway, our living room. I quite like the living room with all the different colours and stuff. Our dining room, and you can see straight through to the hallway as well. A little reading nook, our kitchen with our little breakfast area as well. It's quite cool. And our bathroom, there's our bathroom. Very blue, very like old school as well. And our landing, our master bedroom, which is tiny master bedroom, our guest bedroom, and our kids and teens rooms. And then we'll also take a look at the outside as well. And I hope you enjoyed this build. If you did, feel free to give it a like, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.